Tony Benda. Taylor's on that tractor down there. So when Dalen was just a little bitty thing, he would ride on this tractor with Tony Benda through the parade, and Dalen was able to purchase it at Mr. Benda's farm auction.
Not a tractor, but a traction engine.
Traction engine. I'm a farmer boy, I'm sorry.
Okay, move behind the sack. Mike, glad to see y'all back here again.
This next tractor coming through is a nice.
The Kenneth Kelly Estate engine from here in Pawnee, 1916 case, 50 horsepower. That's 50 horse on the belt buoy. It's a single cylinder engine. It's operated by Austin Mitchell Kelly. Kenneth is, you missed me. Here, Janice, you want to talk about it? Kenneth is one of the reasons why the show is at Pawnee, Oklahoma now, and it helps put up a lot of these buildings.
This is a 1919 case. It's a 65 horse case. This was restored by Kenneth Kelly and has been on the grounds here for now over 50 years. Thank you. You're a good driver.
Chad and Anna Kelly from here in Pawnee on a 1920 case, 50 horse. Now this case went from there to Seminole, and Ross Stratton bought it, and now it's up here. And it is pulling a 75 horse case, a 1913, and Chad and Anna bought this engine from the estate of Benjamin Todd from Sulphur Springs, Arkansas. And this engine right now is a work in progress being restored.
Do we have a whistle on that? Next we have Brady Kelly from Ralston, Oklahoma on his 1926 Avery 2550. This tractor is the third and fourth and fifth generation owners of Floyd's grandpa Warren, Elijah Kelly, who farmed with one in Pawnee County. Big Floyd had one and showed it at the show. It was finally restored just this past year. So it's back in operation after many years. Thank you, Brady. Got a whistle? Good job.
A 2575 horsepower. This engine originated over in Elmira, Arkansas, on the bank of the Mississippi River, and a thrashing ride.
Next, we have Lloyd out of Indiana in October of 22. Thank you, Lloyd.
Gus Crawford from down in Pocasset on the 1949 Farmall Way is the tie rods are in front of the axle, not behind.
And also, he won grand prize of the restoration in his class of tractors.
Yes, and it also has the optional steel belt pulley and fenders. This is a 3-plow 4-row tractor.
Next, we have Herman Maddox from Vernon, Texas, operating this beautiful U.S. Army It's in its army green. It's a T9 on a TD. If it were TD, it would be a diesel. The T stands for track and it's a size 9. How's that for explanation?
Absolutely, Scott. Ed Macy from Ponca City. Ed's operating the 1940s Farmall Model H, ventilator planter, and very good hookup to a belt pulley and grind feed.
The owner of this Farmall is Logan Lawrence, and Justin Smith is on the operating the
450, which is a grandson of the Farmall M, and it's an LP fuel tractor, and it's got this single front wheel, which you very seldom ever found outside of the cotton growing region.
Well, next we have what I just read. Logan Lawrence and Justin Smith on a 1946 International H.
Brother to the M. It is a son of the Farmall F20. And again, 2 rows, 2 plow tractors. This has optional fenders on the rear too. Now we've got Roger Schmidt from Winfield, Kansas, is the owner. Miles Kaiser from up there is the operator. 1970, 656. And the special features on this, it has, again, single front wheel and it's factory LP, very rare combination.
Next we have Laura Barnett from Bonita, Oklahoma. Laura is operating her 1940, they're working clothes, and I think they're beautiful.
Dale and Sidney Wolf family from Cushing. Dale's operating a 1932 Farmall regular. This tractor came from the Cushing area. It has the open fifth wheels on the rear. It has the exposed went out and down on the left side. This tractor is what Farmall made Farmall. This is their row crop tractor.
This is Cameron Buggy from Winfield, Kansas on the 1952 Farmall H with a row crop setup.
Jeremiah Davis from down in Shawnee on his 1951 Farmall M from a friend of theirs estate. And it has the optional steel belt pulley stop instead of the one made out of the pressed paper.
Next we have Larry Brown. Larry and Jim Brown of Merrimack, Oklahoma on this 1928 McCormick Dairy. This is before they were bought out by International Harvester. The McCormick Dairy. This is a 1020, and again that's 10 horsepower on the drawbar and 20 horsepower on the flywheel.
Donka and Ricky Hotstetter from Oklahoma City on their 1947 Farmall H. And there again, they two plow tractor, you can hang a 2-row cultivator on it. And these tractors were used around on the farm ground by a lot of feet off that belt pulley.
Those of you that watch the tractor games will recognize this tractor. This is Brett Garrett in Pawnee, Oklahoma, and Brett is operating his 1946 Farmall H, fully restored, and is for sale. This, if those want to get into the hobby, this is how you would easily do it. And he's also pulling a 1941 H. This may need a little more work. It's Ian Headley, and she's operating. This was purchased for an FFA project after sitting in the field for 17 years.
The connection between those two tractors is known as the John Deere starter, aka hog gate. Charlie Phillips from up at Carthage, Missouri is on a 1920 International Harvester Titan 1020. 10 horsepower on the jaw bar, 20 on the belt pulley, 2-cylinder engine.
This is Larry Brown from Merrimack, Oklahoma. The 1930 McCormick Derry.
That's a regular.
That's a Farmall F-15.
But if you notice, there's a little round cylinder tank behind the main tank. The main tank is for coal roll, and that little tank is for gasoline to start it and get it warmed up. Well, that's a mighty stout toe strap that Farmall pushing the John Deere. Jim Elliott from down in Yale, Oklahoma, on Paycar's toy, a 49 Farmall Model M. I said M, very famous, very popular in the Farmall line.
This is how you save gas when you're at the show. Next we have Dale Wolf operating his 1932 McCormick Series 2236. They came from the oil fields in Oilton, Oklahoma, and Dalen is from Cushing, Oklahoma, very active in the globe. And he's ready to plow as soon as the garbage tractor pull is complete. We're going to get turned loose on the plowing field just east of here.
Ernie Coop from Corn, Oklahoma, 1952 International TD6. T for tractor, D for diesel. Starts up on gasoline, converts over to a full diesel. This is the same engine that was in the Farmall M diesel. M Farmall in a tractor.
This is from the Dale and Cindy Wolf family out of Cushing, Oklahoma. It's a 1932 Farmall F-20. This is probably one of the most important.
That is a duckbill. Look at the steering gear.
Go ahead, Bob.
This is the early and closed steering gear on this F-20. They nicknamed it the duckbill.
Did they do that, or did you do that?
No, they did that.
Okay. Next we have David, no we don't.
We have Charles Carpenter from Hammond, Oklahoma, and Edmund Carpenter's operator on this 1948 Farmall C. The C was the baby brother to the Farmall 8.
Next we have David Jones, David and Angie Jones of Alderley, Texas, own this beautiful running 1935 McCormick Deering WD-40. Starts on gasoline, switches over to diesel, and this was produced in the very first month of production of May of 1935. It farmed over 2,000 acres of wheat in Perry, Texas.
Roger Smith from Winfield, a 1964 John Deere 4020. And if you notice the big round thing sticking up in front of it, propane tank, LP fuel, and again, single front wheel. This tractor had to come from the cotton growing region.
Next we have Joyce Willever of Norman, Oklahoma, and Joyce is operating her 1943 Moline R. She purchased at an auction as a Christmas present. This is one of the few Minneapolis Molines that you will see it's on gasoline and not propane.
Yes. Minneapolis Moline was the tractor line that made LP propane fuel famous. They were the first ones to pick it up and really did run with it. We had Creed Bus from Pawnee, 1949 Minneapolis Moline, UTS, Universal T-Tractor S Standard Version. And again, propane motor fuel on this one. Very smooth, quiet, and clean engine. This was a 4-plow rated tractor, and the only power off of it was the jawbone.
Next we have coming through, this is beautiful, hard-working 1947 Cat 212. This is owned and operated by Kyle and Mina Reed of Pawnee, Oklahoma. This grader was my grandpa's, and I have operated this grader since I was 8 years old, and then my grandpa gave it to me, where he kept it in perfect condition, and this grader is used all over the ground. Thank you, Kyle.
Scott, I'm gonna let you have the next one too.
Yeah, this tractor is one of my favorites. This is also owned by Kyle and Mina Reed of Pawnee. This is Mina and Jack that's operating this 1930 Cat. This is a Cat 60. They actually used this tractor as their wedding, and then that's back when I owned it. And I let them use it. They went off on their honeymoon on it, which I don't know where they went with it. And then a few years later, I decided to sell it, and Kyle and Nina bought it from me. But this was the big daddy of the construction for many years at the 1930s.
Okay, 1952 John Deere R. This was John Deere's tech tractor, their very first diesel, owned by Floyd Kelly from Ralston, Jared Mitchell's operator. This one also has a 2-cylinder gasoline starting engine to start the 2-cylinder diesel.
So, hang on. This is special. Stop. This is one of a kind. Stop. Go ahead. And I'll fill in the blanks.
Matt Glazer from over at Morrison, 1948 case LA, a 100 horsepower LA. It has a Detroit diesel 371. That is 3 cylinders, 71 cubic inches per cylinder, and this is a 2-stroke. It fires every time the piston comes to the top. And the tractor was built by John Schultz and John Wango, farmed for years with 1953.
Thank you.
Wind her up,
I want to hear that 371. Next we have Jim Denny of Lamont, Oklahoma. Jim's on the 1953 Massey Colt. The Massey Colt. This is very popular in small areas, Bob.
No 4-cylinder flathead Continental red steel engine. Little handle 2-row, maybe 212 soft ground. George Falk from over Chelsea, Oklahoma, with his rider Quentin, 1932 John Deere GP, general purpose. And this was his granddad's tractor, bought it in 1950. And these were an oddball. They would pull a 2-bottom plow, but they held a 2-row cultivator. Traveled 1 row and then a row on each side.
Next we have Heath Collins from Cleveland, Oklahoma, and he's operating a 1936 John Deere KR. It's kind of a small brother
Down
of
and
the
watch
D,
it coming around that corner.
and it did a lot of the smaller work.
What?
Good
Walk down
running
there.
AR.
Or 60.
I was a Back in Indiana, kind of a thing. They all love it.
I was about his age. My grandpa had my finger stuck in the spark plug wire. Turn it over, stick your
Yeah.
finger in here. Yeah, that,
I've done that to my son. I haven't done it to my grandkids.
Well, one time it's that all too.
Yeah.
Then you asked me after that, I don't know how many times. Oh, come on. I was like, no. That's pretty tough. I still have a good day for it, didn't I?
Boy, it sure did. You know, I was watching earlier this week wondering, I've been out here with the muddy bed. It's not muddy.
Water track.
What do you do? Not muddy, not windy, not high.
Water track. Were you there last year?
No, I didn't. I kind of missed the hole. Watch the smell. It's cold.
Lots of kids out running around too. I think that's great.
That is. Yeah.
Barely done this tractor a few months ago, didn't take him very long, he had it up and running.
Hard to find anybody to work on it. This other stuff is different. It's up in a little file or I mean, it's basically nothing electronic.
Yeah, I'm talking about international. That's one reason why my grandpa was. My mom asked me one time, why are you working on international? Why are you working on farm home? I said, well, I can work on it, I can clean it up, I can put it back together, just running stuff, and I can do it myself. And that's all. He's got like 9 tractors. That's a nice thing.
That is really a good looking thing. I like that tractor.
I'm kind of, I always kind of ask the question, why people aren't really picking them up like that. Man, it's cost of maintenance now for wood. The paint, cost of maintenance. You see a lot of them going to working days, on that one, that'd be a beautiful tractor. Trying to clean up, but
Yeah.
that's the deal they're leaving in. Because it's cost of maintenance. Yeah, that's a nice little case.
That's a beautiful
That's a
thing.
beautiful case. That's a nice plow, too.
I like the rubber tires on it.
That is good. Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's got an old look. I like the way they did the wheel. It's focused.
That's an unusual hour. You don't see very much on the other single wheel. Good tractor.
I should have probably got a 1907 International IHC actually, Autoway. It's got a two-cylinder air cool, looks like a wagon wheel thing. Yeah.
See the one, Almond just sold one this last week, didn't they? A couple of days ago.
I didn't look. Yeah.
Like you ever get on Almond? Almonds?
I watched it online.
Tacoma?
Yeah.
They sold there's 2 of them selling that either sold yesterday or sold this weekend.
Oh, I'll have to see how they
Oh
get.
man, yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, the grandkids love riding it.
Oh yeah, where'd you find that at?
I got it at a guy in Kansas City.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I was kind of watching those things that were selling this weekend.
Well, they're cool. I have a lot. Basically, my internationals are all like old trucks. I got about 7 of them. I got a
small pickup
I
size.
got a family pickup. I got a 65 Scout, which is the first. My grandpa had one in Paso. like this parade?
Yep.
Come on. I'm gonna let you do your thing with me. Oh, I came back from here, but years before last, my first year back. I used to come up with my dad back in town. I bought a meat, and I said, I don't know what it looks like. Still, they were the
recording all this?
Yeah.
You gonna watch it?
What?
Will you watch it?
Yeah. I even post it to YouTube
Oh, you do? Okay.
because I have a YouTube channel.